Hello pinchers, welcome back. Today we are going to do the Vattayapam. So I'm going to show you what we need to make the Vattayapam soft Vattayapam and tasty, and the ingredients and step by step. So what I'm going to do with the Vattayapam is long grain rice, raw rice. See, this you need to soak it. So I already soaked. You can soak it for 3 to 4 hours. So this is almost like 3.5 hours. Soaked.
So rinse it first and then soak it.
Yeah, but you wash it until
Yep.
the water is clear, and 3 to 4 is good hours.
Room temperature?
Room temperature. Yeah, room temperature. So this is already 3.5 hours. So I'm going to drain the water, and I'll show you that. But let me show you the rest of the. So we're going to grind some coconut. This is 1.5 cup of coconut. These 2 cups of rice. 1.5 cup of coconut. This is grated coconut from fresh coconut, and you can use the frozen one perfectly fine, no problem with that. Because sometimes when you buy this dry coconut, it's bad, but this happened to be good, so I grated it, and 1.5 cups. We are grinding with the coconut milk, so I have coconut milk here. We may need 1.5 cup of coconut milk. This is a little bit more, so that's what it is. Then instant yeast. So I'm going to use 1 teaspoon. That will help rise. And sugar. Sugar is, I'm going to 2 cups. I'm adding 1 cup of sugar. It's depend on how much sugar you want to use. This is going to be eaten like a snack. So the sweetness. And if you're eating with the curry, you don't need that much sugar. So you can, cut on a little bit, less and less. And a little bit of salt. Then to get a little bit of spicy taste, I have this cardamom. I'm going to add a half teaspoon, and if you don't like the cardamom taste in the Vattayapam, you don't have to add it. It's up to you. But the other thing is to garnish, the raisins, golden raisins. You can put few on top of it. And some people put cashew. It's all up to you. You don't have to use it if you don't like. But I'm going to show you few, I'm going to, how it looks. So that's all the things that we need. So first I'm going to drain the water. So that's the rice that I used. But you can use basmati rice if you like, or idli rice. But I like this one better. Alright. So add it to the grinder. Alright. So we don't need this now. So I'm going to add 1 cup of coconut milk. 1 cup. Because what happens if you continuously grind, the machine can automatically stop.
Okay.
So, we chop it, then take a little, like a minute or so. Then we start again.
Got it.
Yeah.
Mommy, while we're waiting, can you show us what the containers are for making up them?
Oh, making sure, yeah. So this is the steel container that I'm going to use it. Okay, so make sure that you put some oil, any type of oil, coconut oil, or this one here.
Non-stick spray.
Non-stick spray. This is the best. So just spray it, and don't forget to use oil or non-stick spray. Very important. The other things I have is It's different size steel plates. If you don't have one, you can buy it from Amazon or Indian store anywhere. See, it's a little bigger one.
Yep. Because we're steaming this, so
Yeah.
this isn't
or
going
you
in.
can use a round pie pan or
Cake pan.
Yeah,
Yep.
cake pan. Yeah. So I'm going to start again.
Okay.
So I'm going to check and see if we grind it. Yeah, very good. Grind it.
So we don't want it gritty. It should be
It's
smooth.
a fine paste.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. So I'm going to pour it in here. You don't want too watery, then it's going to be a problem. It's like a idli batter,
Yes.
pancake batter, like that.
It's a little thicker.
Skip it. But we're going to use the same, canister to grind the coconut and all that.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, this here. We need to take a quarter cup out of that. Quarter cup of butter.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to put it here. Make a porridge.
Okay.
That will give softness. The batter is thick, so that's all you need, a quarter cup.
Okay.
So I'm going to add 1 cup of water. Then mix it together. Okay, so this one. So you just mix it. The reason we are making it early because it has to cool down.
Okay.
So we're going to pour it in a small saucepan and boil it. And it gets thick. This will give softness. So this is quarter cup of batter in 1 cup of water. Okay, Pinjas, I'm going to make the porridge. Okay. So I'm going to. So this we have to keep stirring it, otherwise it will stick to the bottom. No lumps. The reason we are doing in between is this need to be cooled down.
Ah. And how long do you cook it for? Till it boils, or?
You can see the thickness. It will get thick.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so another,
Like you cook cream of wheat, that's a kind of consistency. You will see it, like a cereal.
yes. So another name for Vattayapam in English would be like a rice cake.
Rice cake, yeah. Sweet.
Yep. Usually sweet, but people can make a No sugar, low
No
sugar.
sugar, yeah.
And eat it with curry?
With the curry, yeah. It's good to add at least a little bit, even if you eat with the curry, like a 2 tablespoons sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because when you add yeast, you need a little sugar to ferment. Yeah.
Science.
Yep. You can see it get thick. That's why you keep stirring it. Otherwise, it will form a big lump
Okay.
if you don't stir it. See, you see the lumps? So you keep on stirring it like that. So I turn the heat down a little bit. I don't want to, get burned. See, you can see that?
Yes. That didn't take long at all.
Yeah, I think 2 minutes so far. You see that?
Yes.
This gives softness to the upper.
Wow.
Yeah. And some people, add cooked rice. That's okay too. But for me, this will give more softness.
Okay.
Yeah. But again, in a hurry, you want to make it, go ahead and use the rice. But I like this better.
Right.
So you can see it's boiling.
Yes. Yep. See it.
Yeah. So just maybe like a minute, that's all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and put it in a container here.
Okay.
The Pyrex. And you can put it in a container though. But if you keep it in there, it's not going to get cooled down fast.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cooked. So now lumps, look so soft. So that's all we need.
Okay.
So I'm going to put it in this container here. To cool down fast.
Yes.
So we'll wait for like 5 minutes to let it cool.
Okay.
Then we'll go for the next step.
All right.
Okay.
So we'll be right back.
Yep. Okay, Pinchers, this is cooled down. So I'm going to put it in the grinder, grind it again. So I'm going to add the sugar to it. So like I said, this is 1 cup. I'll show you how it get watery because no water added because sugar itself has, it get loosened up. See?
Wow.
Yeah. So when you add, just watch out. So this is 1.5 cup of grated coconut, so I'm going to add it to it. Then I'm going to add, this is a 1/4 cup of milk.
Coconut milk.
I'm going to grind it because I don't want to get too watery. So if you need, when we mix it, we can still add the coconut milk. So now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of instant yeast. 1 spoon. So we'll grind it again. Okay, let's look. I'm going to show you. See, you grind it very well. We don't want any lumps, so.
Can you show again, Mommy?
Sure.
Okay.
So now this is going to be mixed to the. So I'm going to add, since I saw 1 lump.
Oh, I saw a lot.
Yeah. Because I scraped the side, right?
Yes, you did.
Very good. So it's going to be added to the batter. So we can scrape everything down. So this is the sugar and the porridge and the coconut and the yeast.
Got it.
So now we're going to mix it together. See how watery?
Yep. Is that the consistency?
That's the consistency. But I'll take a spoon as well. See it?
Mm-hmm.
This one you need.
Okay.
Yep. If it is too watery, that's not good. So this need to ferment at least 4, 5 hours. 4 is usually good. 5 is good also if it's not fermented. So we added the yeast. So what I do is I turn the oven because it's a winter. Not spring, but it's cold weather. It may take time to ferment, the yeast come up. So I usually turn it on just a little bit, but not like a dosa, you don't have to keep warming up. Just to rise, usually do that.
What temperature do you put it on, Mommy?
I put it on 300, just for a few minutes, maybe like 5 minutes until it gets a little bit warm. Not very hot, you don't want that. So then you put it in the oven and turn it off right away. But let the oven get warm, turn it off, then put the batter.
So let the oven get to 300, turn it off.
Turn it, for 5 minutes, but you just check and see if it's warm.
Okay.
Yeah. So then turn it off. Then you can see, leave it there. Don't keep on peeking. You don't want that.
Okay.
Let it rise. And the other things, this is a big container, because yeast has a tendency that it can, keep rising. So put a container at the bottom, even if it raised and, from spilling in the oven. So, put a container at the bottom.
To catch anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. just to hold it in
Yep.
case. In case. Okay, so that part is done. So when it's ready, we are going to add the cardamom powder and the salt here. So I haven't added that. So now, we cannot make this now. So, I made exactly the same batter. Yeah. See?
And it rose.
Yeah. It is 4 hours. 4 hours. And, see here? And 15 minutes. So now we need to add salt and the cardamom powder if you like it, So I'm going to add a little bit. And you see it is fermented. And 4 to 5 hours is good.
Okay.
Oh. This is a quarter teaspoon. Always add less, then go from there. So this is the cardamom powder that I crushed it. So I'm going to add a half teaspoon.
Okay.
And the color is going to be a little bit different because it's white now, But that's okay, it's a little flavor. And if you want to add more, you can do that, but this is all I need. Just to, mix it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to taste it and see if there's enough salt in there. Add a little bit more salt. Maybe like another. Salt always up to, half teaspoon. This, I added twice. So half teaspoon I added. But according to your taste only.
Yep.
Don't add it too much, please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now, what we're going to do is, we'll go on the other side.
Okay.
So we added salt and cardamom.
Okay.
All right, Princess. So we are going to pour the batter in the plate. And this is, okay, Princess. So this is the steamer that we're going to steam the Vattayapam. See, I put water. Always make sure that you have enough water because, the water can, dry so fast. So make sure you have enough to cook this Vattayapam. So this is the steamer. It's really good though. I like it. So that's where the plate is going to go. It's going to go like that. Okay. So before I pour the batter, if you have oil, they can, if you like the taste of oil, that's fine. Coconut oil or any other oil that you're using at home. Or this is non-stick spray, So just, and make sure that you don't spread everywhere. So you have it everywhere. So otherwise, if you don't put any oil or non-stick spray, it won't come out. It's going to be like so hard, difficult. So I'm going to let the water boil. I'm going to pour the batter. Once the water is boiled, I'm going to put the plate. So I'm going to pour the batter. Then I'll show you how to put the raisins.
Mommy, how long does it cook for? When they're trying to
Usually
estimate
take
how much?
15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, 15 to 20 minutes.
So 15 minutes, you can see that, you can check it, but don't keep on keeping opening, because once it starts raising, you don't want to get disturbed.
Okay.
So cook for 15 minutes, and enough water in there. And if you feel like you got enough water, it's not enough, then you can pick it up. But, otherwise let it cook.
Yeah, definitely.
Then you can put a toothpick. And once you put the toothpick, it come out clean, that means it's cooked. And if you see some batter on that one, that means still need a little more cooking and let it cook. Okay, so I'm going to pour the batter. So that's cardamom. So like I said, always remember that, oil, non-stick spray or anything that available. And this is, see here, the consistency is perfect.
How much do you pour into it?
You pour it like a half or 3/4.
Half or 3/4. Okay.
Yeah, not all the way because it's going to get,
Rise.
yeah, rice. So, I'm going to put a little bit more. It's more than half. So yeah.
Mommy, have you ever forgotten to put nonstick spray in the pan?
It happened a long time ago.
That's why you remember.
I learned my lesson. It's so hard. I mean, it's nothing like, you get so disappointed. So I'll just close that. So once this is made, you can make the second one. So this is what I'm going to do. But some people say that once you start steaming, put this, but I find it this way better.
Okay. And pinchers?
Like ornaments, And if you don't like this, some people like it just plain.
That's
like
right.
Amy, she doesn't like.
Yes. Ammini Auntie's children do not necessarily love the raisins.
But it looks nice though.
It
But
does look nice.
Once it starts cooking, that if you put, then it is sitting on top of it.
Yeah.
For me, this is better.
Let us know, pinchers. Are you team cashew, team golden raisin, or team nothing?
Some people, put a little bit butter, put the cashew and put this on top of it.
So they
Raisin.
roast
it,
it before?
Yeah, but I don't like the cashew in the Vattayapam. I don't like it. Some people, you can try. Yeah, just get them boiled.
But these golden raisins are just straight from the bag. You didn't do anything to them.
No. This is plain raisin, from the bag. Yeah. When you can see the dry one.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it looks nice, when you see that raisin sticking out. Yeah.
And pinchers, this is steam, so be careful with the steam. You don't want to burn yourself.
Oh, yeah. And especially when you take it out after cooking.
Be careful.
Yeah. I'm going to show, this is a wide one.
Yeah.
So no problem taking it out, We have a holder that you can just put it on side of the, just take it out. Or, you can hold clothes, you can take it out.
Pot holders.
Please don't get burnt.
Yep.
See, now you can see the steam.
Yep.
So I'm going to put that in there. Like I said, that this is, enough space in the steamer. Some are very tight. Mm-hmm. So just be careful whatever you have. So now I'm going to close it.
All right.
We'll check it out in 15 minutes.
Okay.
All right, Pincher, we're going to check and see our Vattayapam cooked. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. And you see the ornaments, the raisins. Yes. And now we're going to check and see if it's cooked. It's been 16 minutes, so. But, you can put different holes.
Okay. Clean.
Mm-hmm. Clean. So I'm going to wait another.
That was super clean.
Yeah.
So that's good. Mommy pokes it in different places is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
See how it looks beautiful?
Right.
Yeah, it's so nice. Now the other things, just want, we had to check and see the water. Remember?
Oh yeah. Be careful, pinchers. Mommy is a professional.
So I'm gonna keep that, let it cook. So we can just take this. See? Yeah, enough water.
Okay.
Don't burn, please. So I'm going to wait, another 2 more minutes to cook.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, pinchers. This has been 20 minutes now. So we're going to do another check. Oh, it's clean cut. Very good. You can poke different places, so it's coming out clean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, clean. So that means this is done.
Okay.
Always watch, I'm used with touching hot stuff. And I'm going to turn it off, flame off.
Okay.
So taking it out, this is very hard. You can hold a tissue, cloth or whatever.
Pot holders.
So I'm going to show this pot holder. It may give a little hold there. But, hold it really tight.
So you hold it tight.
Tight. See it?
Ta-da.
So before you cut it, you see that it's all good.
Yeah.
And to cut it, it has to cool down. Because what happens if you cut it now, it won't be a clean cut. So once it's cooled down, it's going to be so nice. You know, you can see pieces. So we have to wait until then. So we're going to wait to cool down to show them how to cut it and the pieces looks like. The other thing I wanted to show is, you know, the batter that we grinded. So this, like I said, that you keep the oven warm a little bit, you know, like a 300 degrees, you know, for not too hot, you know, you don't want, you know, too much hot. You know, it's not like a dosa or anything like that. To ferment, because we put the yeast in and also sugar in there, it will rise. So I turned that oven on, you know, while, you know, it was off, 5 minutes. And it's a little bit warm. See? It is just warm, that's all you need. So I'm going to, see here, this is a holder. And also when you do that, leave it at space. See that?
There's
Just
a
a little
gap.
space, yeah.
Okay.
And you know, if it, when it ferment, it rise, it will hold it in the container. Then, you know, it's spilling everywhere.
Yes.
Okay? So I'm gonna put that.
Better to be safe
Yeah.
than sorry.
So, you know, oven is off, that's all you need. You don't need to turn it on or anything like that.
So set a timer for 4 hours.
4 hours, 5 hours. But the other thing is, if you're going to work, you can, you know, grind it maybe around 10 or 11 o'clock. And the morning, first thing in the morning, you can take the batter and you can start making the Vattayapam. You know, you can soak it, you know, the minimum is 3 to 4 hours. You can soak it for 6 hours, that's perfectly fine, you know. It won't harm. It will be fine. Hello, pinchers. This is our second one. Look at that, how beautiful it looks. You know, for 2 cups, you can make 2 plates of Vattayapam. So this is 15 minutes been cooking. Clean. But I still leave it for a couple more minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, even though it comes good. Hello pinchers, this is our first appam. I made the second one, it's right here. It's all ready to go. So I'm going to put this in the plate and show you how it looks like. See how spongy it looks?
Ta-da!
Ta-da! So I'm going to show.
And mommy, how long did you let it cool before you?
You know, this was more than 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. And I cooked the,
because we
the
cooked
second
that.
one
Right.
by the time, yeah. So we just show. You have to cool down to get a good okay, pinches, I'm going to cut it and show the piece how it looks. See how soft it is?
Yes.
Whew. And I'm going to cut one more piece. And you can see the raisin looks so good. See how? Very soft, flexible, very tasty. And this is our second one. So please make it and let us know how it turned. If you have any question, please let us know. You put your mind to it, you can do it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.